Yeah, I just clickbaited you. My win rate went from 40 something percent. Let's take a look at the previous round. 44% win rate all the way up to 82% win rate. And all I changed was height. That's it. That's all I changed. And you can see the win rate. It's the only team that I lose against is sometimes like Emma comps and Everett, and sometimes against another Anna as well. So yeah, Everett is pretty good counter to her. Emma is also a very good counter to her because of the multi-hits, and also sometimes I lose to Ginny. Ginny is also a very good counter. Gabriel is a different beast, so I still lose against this type of team comp, but against other people's type of comps like this one, I usually win. Nusi doesn't really counter her if you put her on Ocean Waves, because, you know, there's a lot of RNG involved. Nusi has 2 hits of counter cooldown increase. Yeah, like I said, Nusi doesn't really counter her all that well because she does 2 hits of cooldown increase, and you know, they could get resisted, and you can also proc and Ocean Waves, right? Genie's not really 100% counter. They both counter each other. It depends on who kills who first, but I think the biggest counter to her right now is herself. So if you don't have her, then you're out of luck. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, look at my team 1. My team 1 went from 62%, now it's even lower than my team 2. My team 2 from 40 something percent went to 82%, and now my team 1 is at 44% from 62%. And by the way, when the knockout was ongoing, my Anna wasn't even level 60, she was like level 58 or something. But yeah, I would need to change my team 1 to a tank team, because right now Cleave team is not really a good idea to go for your defense team, because when you're going up against a Mavis, you basically insta lose. And especially when I'm using Sienna will always push back all of the enemies, so they have the Mavis buff for a longer period of time. But now that I have pulled her, is she OP or is she balanced? Of course she's balanced, guys. I'm not those type of clowns that once I've pulled a unit, you know, I am biased. You can ask me if she needs a nerf. I would say 100% she needs a nerf. I'm gonna go up against this team. I think I might be able to win, but Gabrielle kind of counters her pretty well. But yeah, I'm not those type of players that, you know, just because I pull a unit, all of a sudden that unit is no longer OP. I know some players that when they saw Xuan Pin in the PTR server, you know, they say she's the most overpowered unit in the game, which is true. And then as soon as the Xuan Pin hits global server and they actually manage to pull Xuan Pin, then all of a sudden she's balanced. I don't even know. She's still overpowered, obviously. Does she need a nerf? 100%. Do I want her to get nerfed? Obviously not. I am biased in that sense. I do have her. But yeah, this is my team that I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do a separate video on Emma, Heng Yue, and Mavis. I think this team is a pretty good standalone unit. You don't need to run Ana. But yeah, I'm gonna showcase Ana, just how broken she is. Nusi is her counter, right? Cooldown increase. Let's try. Yeah, counter, right? Cooldown increase is a counter, right? Look at the damage. Yeah, cooldown increase is definitely her counter, right? Yeah, you put her on Ocean Waves, she doesn't really care about the cooldown increase. The only cooldown increase unit that you can really like fully counter her is what's he called, Elliot or Tolan. But Tolan, I've already specifically made my Jin Yuyao the fastest in the team, so he will always go for Jin Yuyao. So his first 0 hour is basically essentially useless, right? So if you want to, you know, counter her with cooldown up, it's better to just use Elliot instead. So yeah, she's gonna solo even though there is a new C that cooldown increase her, but it doesn't really matter because she cycles all too well. She gets instant turn. I have 2 guaranteed turns right here. The Rainbow Seed, when she dies, she gets an instant turn, guaranteed turn. So when she dies right here, she cleanses. Oh, never mind. I don't think she's gonna die. Okay, she died right there. So she got an instant turn. I still have 1 guaranteed turn left, and 3 more procs. I'm going to get 1 more additional turn. 1 more proc. Okay. It didn't even proc. Okay, so yeah, she basically soloed that team, and in this team it's very good because Emma helps with the damage. You kind of want to thin out the enemy's team a little bit. We can try to go up against this one. Multi-hits across the board, right? This the Fastum Sisters multi-hit, Ether multi-hit, and we also have a cooldown increase. 2 units that can cooldown increase. We'll see if this counters her. Wow, look at that. Okay, this one Emma did the work though. But yeah, this is my last ticket, so I'm not gonna refresh Point War because it takes way too many Nexus crystals. But yeah, she's overpowered. That's all I can say. I damn near push top 64 in knockout with just 1 round of putting her in my team. But I'm gonna probably change the team up because I don't think running her in the Mavis comp is really a good idea. It's good, but the Mavis comp is already good in itself. So I don't need to run Mavis in the Mavis comp, I think. But since we only have 2 teams, I think I can still run her in the Mavis comp. But once we get into like silver tiers, I think I'm gonna switch out her to a different team. Because in the Mavis comp, she doesn't really die. As you can see, she doesn't really go into the Soul Parade state because it's very difficult for her to die. She dies, she comes back from the Rainbow Seed, or she just straight up blocks your damage, right? Yeah, I'm gonna show you my relic real quick. So this is my set right now. It would be better if I have Brawler set on her, but I couldn't get the crit rate right. I would need to farm more Ocean set because my Ocean set is pretty bad. This one's pretty good, but some of them are pretty bad, right? Like this one. Rolled onto flat attack twice and no crit rate as well. And crit damage, I give her crit damage, attack, and speed. I do have her Divinate and max skilled up as well. But yeah, like I said, Brawler set is going to be better for her because she counters a lot. This is my Emma. I'm gonna make an extensive video on the Emma team, so I'm just gonna briefly show the relics real quick. That's about it. And yeah, that's about it really. Just a quick short video just to showcase just how broken she is. I damn near pushed to top 64 in just 1 round of putting her in my defense team. Look at the points, right? 1662 and top 64 is at 1699. It's so dumb, man. Yeah, that's about it. Ciao.